Hey you guys, this is Miss Muller, and I'm here to talk about multiplying fractions by a whole number. I want to review this skill so that we are really clear on exactly how to do it. First, we need to think about the two types of multiplying fractions problems. First, there's repeated addition style problems, and second, there are fractions of a set problems. We're going to look at each of these problems, figure out how to identify them, how do you solve them, and what do they each mean. Starting with repeated addition. So in this type of problem, some fractional amount is repeated multiple times. We know that multiplication is really just repeated addition. It's adding a number over and over and over again. So with fractions, it's the same thing, just having a fraction over and over and over again. So for example, in this problem, it says, Rosa is practicing for the Girls on the Run 5K. She runs 6 miles each day after school. How many miles will Rosa have run after 4 days? So each day she's running 6 miles, and she's done it 4 times. So this would be a repeated addition problem because she's doing the same amount 4 different times. She's running 5/6 of a mile each day for 4 days. So this is the same problem. When we try and solve it, we know we're going to have a multiplication problem. 4 times 5/6. Now the first step I do for solving it is to draw out my boxes, which represent all of my holes. Since I'm multiplying 4 times 5/6, I'm going to draw 4 holes. 5/6 is close to a hole, so I know my answer is going to be somewhat close to 4. Now, as you can see, I've divided my holes into 6 equal groups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So each hole is divided into 6 parts. Now, that's because the denominator up here is a 6, so I know I'm dealing with sixths. Now, I have to multiply times 5/6. So I'm going to start with the number 1, and I'm going to put the number 1 in 5/6. That represents me doing 1 times 5/6. Now, in the next time, I'm going to start with the number 2, and I'm going to write it 5 times again. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Now, I'm going to keep going, and again, I'm doing each number 5 times because I have 5/6. Now I'm going to do the number 3. And then lastly, I'm going to stop with the number 4 because I'm only multiplying 4 times 5/6. So now I've done 4 times 5/6. So I need to look and see how many holes do I have filled in. 1 hole, 2 holes, 3 holes, and then 2 6 left over. So I have 3 and 2 6. Our next type of problem is a fraction of a set problem where we're asked to find a fraction of the whole. So we're just finding some part of a greater amount. So for example, in this problem, Miss Morton baked 30 muffins for the school bake sale. 2/6 of the muffins were blueberry muffins and the rest were banana nut muffins. How many blueberry muffins did Miss Morton bake? Now we're looking to figure out what part the blueberry muffins is out of the overall whole of the muffins that Miss Morton made. So our whole here is 30 muffins. And we are specifically looking at how many blueberry muffins did Miss Morton bake, which we know is 2/6. Since we have 6 as our denominator, we want to find 6 of 30. So I take 30 and I want to divide it into 6 equal groups. That gives me 5 muffins in each group. So I draw a bar diagram, and in each part of my bar, I'm going to put 5 muffins. See, my whole, which is represented by the bar, is separated into 6 equal groups of 5 muffins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I know I'm looking for blueberry muffins, which is 2/6 of the muffins that were made. So I'm looking specifically at 2 of these 6. So altogether, I'm finding 2/6 of 30, which would be 10, because I have one group of 5 and 2 groups of 5. 5 plus 5 is 10. So my answer of 2/6 times 30 is equal to 10. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope this gives you a better idea of how to solve your multiplication problems.